Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episodes 385 and 386. In my own time after Thriller Bark, I watched I think it was like just only 3 episodes of filler. I thought it was going to be more. I thought there was more filler, but it was only 3 episodes. And they were actually quite fun. Foxy came back, which when I saw that, I was like, oh god, here we go. But it was actually a couple of fun episodes. I think the freshness of Brooke joining the crew, I was just enjoying it. I was just enjoying seeing Brooke part of the crew. So you had the 2 episodes there when they were on a little kind of like strange island resort thing, helping these girls. That was, and obviously Foxy getting in the way. Fun episodes. And then I really enjoyed the last one there, where it was kind of like Brooke on the Sunny, trying to fit in, trying to find his place in the crew. That's the beauty of One Piece filler, is when you give me episodes like that, where it's just the crew hanging out on the ship, having, try to solve issues and stuff between themselves, or having a little inner monologue, and just things like that, little personal stories. That's why I think it's like, the other series where they do filler, like Dragon Ball or Naruto, and it would go in a completely different direction. The tone would totally change, and you're like, oh god, just get back to the story you were in the middle of there. Like, One Piece, I think, as much as it's nowhere near the canon material, it's enjoyable. It's like, I'm glad that I'm at least watching it, because it's just fun. It's just fun times. If anything, it just enhances the world, or like the characters, the story, like as it's progressing, and then we're getting right back into the canon stuff, which is just really exciting, because you guys have been hyping up these arcs. Like, apparently the next couple of arcs, or like this stretch of One Piece, is up there. I haven't heard this much hype for me approaching an arc since when I was like getting to Water 7. So that's very exciting, especially like coming off of Thriller Bark there, where it was like one of the strongest endings I've seen to an arc, but at the same time, like the midsection of it dragged a bit. So it's going to be, it's nice to, as divisive as that was, because when I was getting to Thriller Bark, it was very much a people love it or people hate it. Whereas this one I'm going into now, I haven't heard anybody saying a bad word about these arcs. I don't actually know the names of the next ones, or like the order. I know that I've seen a couple of names mentioned that I can't remember, but I know that we're heading towards like Fishman Island. And we need to, I don't know, like the thing of, we need to go to Fishman Island, and then it's the New World after that, but we need to get past like the red line again, obviously. Right? Yeah, I think that is the case. So, I don't know what order this is going to happen, or what lies in store in this, which is exciting, because I love that. I love jumping into one of these arcs, especially when you hear the name. Obviously, Fishman Island, we can deduce what we're going into there. But the likes of the other arcs that we've had in the series, like Water 7, when I heard that name through, when I was going through the series, of people saying, oh, Water 7, the best, or like even Enies Lobby, like how are you supposed to know what those names are supposed to be? So it's exciting to see where we're going to go. We're going to get into it here, guys. It's going to be good. I'm going to do a video at some point. I know I was talking about it in the Discord, but I will do a video at some point of me kind of going through the SBS questions. I'm just trying to figure out how to kind of, I know that they're all on the kind of like the One Piece wiki, but I need to kind of get somebody, like, like screen capture them for me, and then put them in a file, so I can go through them, because I don't want to go near the One Piece wiki myself, because that, I'm guessing, is just going to be spoiler central. Right? I ain't going near that. So that's where we are, guys. That will eventually come. I will do that video. But yeah, listen, I'm just excited to get back into the One Piece episodes here. Let's do it. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has and comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's go. New arc in One Piece, episode 385. 5. Let's do it. Oh, Marijoa. I asked the question about this in one of the previous videos. I was getting confused. So, oh, Kuma's back. So, oh, Garp's there. Oh, wait a minute. So I know now that Marijoa and Marine HQ are different places. Would you tell me that they managed to... Oh my, look at the size of him compared to Garp. I knew he was big, but jeez. Yes, Garp's happy about this. I was thinking this, like maybe like Kuma has some connection to Garp. I said that during Thriller Bark. Yeah. Luffy isn't the kind of guy who would go around bragging about... Yeah, exactly. He's never going to mention it. He's never going to mention it. He probably doesn't even... He's probably forgot that he was a warlord. Oh, Kuma. Kuma, how are you going to respond to this here? Oh, the boys are fishing. Look at that. The three of them have a new member. Brooke's in on it now as well. When are we getting there? Oh, what is it? The weather changing? Yeah, she spotted something. Nami okay. Oh. Oh god, don't do... Oh no, it's not. It's whirlpools. I thought it was going to be like the... What was the thing called again that shot us into Sky Pier? I forgot the name of it. Oh, it is? Is it that? Oh no, what? Whoa. What is happening? Oh, wow. Oh. I don't know. I don't know why, but when I'm looking at this scene with these things, it makes me think of Lugia from Pokemon. I don't know why. I don't know why that just came into my head. Oh, Brooke. Brooke getting in on it as well. Well, that was impressive actually. Like, yes. I keep forgetting that Brooke's an actual swordsman. You know, I think I've just labelled him as a musician, but I'm like, oh no, he's actually a talented swordsman. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't realise it was that much. Jeez. What? Brooke? Okay, yeah, yeah. Brooke's like that. The guys in the orchestra on the Titanic. let's play a song as we go down here, guys. Was it? See what? Oh, okay. Oh, so I thought that. So I thought we were going to Fishman Island before. I thought that was before the red line. Right, wait a minute. I don't know. I'll need to figure this one out because I'm confused by. Is Fishman Island in the New World then? Yes, we've got to do the. Yeah, this is it. Keep the worst. Let's get out of here. So I'm interested to see like what happens with like the red line, like this half of the Grand Line, as compared to like when we were with like Laboon and Crocus. Oh yeah, you guys have definitely matured since the last time you were at the red line. Absolutely. Especially that man right there, Usopp. He's the best character development out of everybody. Oh, I love this. I love when Oda does this. Gives us the little diagrams. Oh, they're all, even like the ones that didn't come in the original 5, they're giving us their little, like when they got to the Grand Line kind of things. That's nice. They're all got that nostalgia. Yes. Let's go, Luff. Got to be careful now. This place is close to the Holy Land of... Oh! Oh, so that's where it is then. Because obviously it looks like it's... Is it like above the red line? Because it looks like it's in like the clouds. Oh, okay. That's a ridiculous weight. That's ridiculous, Zoro. What? Oh, yeah, Zoro's thinking about the stuff with Kuma. Yeah, that's another. It was another like Mihawk like revelation for him to be like, whoa, some strong people out there. I love this shark submarine. I love it so much. This is probably my favorite addition to like the little things that Frankie's put on the Sunny. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that they've put the three people with devil fruits down in the submarine? Are they insane? The same problem we had with Sky Island. Well, yeah, of course. Of course, Fishman Island's going to be on the bottom of the sea. Of course, Mark. Jesus Christ, come on, man, play the game. I cannot believe they sent these three down in the submarine. That's just. Oh, it's not there. So where is it then? This rabbit is freaky. Rabbit fish, I don't even want to call this thing. There you go. Yeah. What were you expecting? What? Is that a mermaid? Oh my god, a mermaid was inside that thing? Oh no. Is an actual young mermaid? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Sanji's gonna lose it if this is an actual like a mermaid that any mermaid that doesn't look like Kokoro, basically, he's gonna be happy. Okay, right. Well, she seems friendly, right? So she can show us where Fishman Island is. So is she gonna be the VV or the conus of this arc then? Yeah, don't worry about it, Mrs. Mermaid. Like, he's not. Yeah, he's. What's wrong with him? You can't help him with. Just don't worry about it. Right. Okay. So like, it was like that was a good kind of like setup. I feel like to the kind of like this mermaid here is going to be our gateway into Fishman Island and to figure out like what's happening, because like we can't obviously. It's that, like they were saying, it's that similar situation we had where we just had the log post pointing straight up for Sky Pier, and we're like, right, we need to figure this out. Yeah, so it's probably going to be that. It's going to be a kind of like, asking people, inquiring, like, how do we get here? And then we need to figure out how to do it, because like how do we get there if it's on the bottom of the sea? There's going to be a way. There's going to be a way for it to all work out, because there's no way, like when you think about it, like we've got people that have got devil fruits that can't go in the water and stuff. So I have faith in Oda, right? I have faith in Oda. There is going to be a way for us to get to Fishman Island, and it's going to, make sense. He's going to explain it in detail. So I don't need to worry about that, right? That's going to be fine. But I'm just loving the crew interactions at this point. I just love the crew interactions. Like, just these. This is the good thing about these little. I don't know. I know it's supposed to be part of the new arc, but it's, what I mean. It's like the little episodes in between the major parts of the big arcs, where it's like, right, we're traveling between these places and we're learning new things about. This is where you got all the stuff, like all the lore dumps and stuff. It's just great. You get so much information. And like the scene at the start with Garp, that was so like surreal to see, just Garp sitting there next to Kuma, and then what's his name? Was it Sengoku, the like fleet admiral guy? So that means then that we're near Garp and Kuma, because they're in Marijoa, which is like above the red line, I'm guessing. Is that an actual, like, see the way is it an actual like sky island thing? Is it similar to Sky Island? Because it looks as if it's like all the clouds. You know what I mean? So is it like a sky island that's like above the red line? Because the way they were talking about it and the crew is to be like that is like Marijoa is at the halfway point, like at the red line. That's there, and that's the kind of like so you need to get past like you need to get past Marijoa to get into the new world, but you don't actually need to go through the actual place because that would just be crazy considering who's there. But I mean, like you have to be careful. Like we need to sneak around Marijoa and get into the new world. Interesting stuff, and I love that we saw that scene. I love that we saw Sengoku questioning Kuma to be like, what's going on here? Why did you let these guys go? Did you show pity on them, kind of thing? So, and Kuma didn't open his mouth. Kuma just sat there. The same as when we saw him at the Warlord meeting, just sitting there. He's like, nah, I'm taking nothing to do with this, man. So I think that Kuma and Garp might be buddies, you know, because he mentioned dragon at the end of Thriller Bark. He mentioned dragon. So he obviously knows, you know, when a lot of people in the Marines don't know about Garp, you know, having a son that is dragon, and then, you know, obviously Luffy and Ace. In fact, why is Garp sitting there laughing and joking like when Ace has been put in prison? I just thought about that there. Surely he knows about it. Yeah, because Kuma learned of it from the world government, and then he went and told Moria about it. But Luffy doesn't know about it yet. Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I got that mixed up when I saw the end of Thriller Bark when Luffy was looking at like the Viva card for Ace, and he was like, nah, he won't be happy if I have to go and like, because he saw him, they explained to him what it meant. He's like, nah, like I can't go and do that because like he wouldn't want me to, like he's got his own thing that he does, and he wouldn't want me to, it would be embarrassing for him if I went and did that kind of thing. At the time, I thought, that's weird, like, but I didn't realise that Luffy doesn't have the information about Ace being captured. All he saw was the Viva card was in trouble. He's like, oh, Ace must be in a tough spot right now. He doesn't know the details, right? So that makes more sense. I'm like, right, okay, that's okay. I'm pretty sure if he knew that Ace had been imprisoned by the world government, then he would be like, right, okay, I need to go. We need to go and get Ace. But he doesn't know. I mean, and when you think about it, like, I can understand more now what Luffy's saying. Because when you think about, like, imagine if Ace or Zoro, or like a lot of members of the crew had a Viva card, I'm pretty sure that thing would have been fading away a couple of times through the arcs that we've seen. You know? Alabasta. Think about what Luffy's Viva card would have looked like there. You know? Even Eddie's lobby, it's crazy. Some of the state, like Zoro there at the end of Thriller Bark. My God, that thing would have been down to a little scrap of paper. But yeah, so that I getting more context to it, it makes a lot more sense to me. But I don't understand why Garp's so casual about it. Because he should know. He'll definitely know. If the world government know about it, and Kuma's out telling Moria about it under the orders of the world government, surely Garp knows about it. He's sitting with the fleet admiral, like, they're obviously on good terms, they're laughing and joking. Well, Garp's laughing and joking, like Sengoku's ready to throw a fit. But, you know what I mean? So, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's wait and see. Maybe Garp has it under control. Let's wait and see how that's going to go. Let's leave it there now, and then we'll come back to that, okay? So, let's just get in this next episode and see where we're going to go from here. Let's see the explanation from this mermaid. about how we get to Fishman Island. Okay, let's do it. Episode 386. Let's go. Wow, I was not expecting that reaction from this mermaid. So this is the 20th time? Yeah, you get eaten way too much, man. I mean, dreams of... I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Sanji that he's got to fulfill this. Yeah, first time I've ever met one. No, it's not. Yeah, oh, good. Usopp, thank you for calling him out. Yes, exactly. He didn't want to think about that. Oh, Luffy. Oh, yeah, Luffy wasn't there when all that stuff happened. He didn't know. Yeah. What a face from Luffy. Oh, what's with the faces in this episode? Oh. Oh no, don't let Brooke speak to her. Don't let Brooke speak to her. You know what he's gonna ask. Oh no, it went a different direction. Could you lend me some money? By the way, can you put... She's got to answer him. Oh man, this episode's been hilarious. Yeah, what is this? Is that a starfish? My person. Okay, so starfish. Yes, thank you for answering. What is happening in this episode, man? Like, what is going on? Oh, Hachi. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even realise you said that before there. Hachi? No. Hachi. Arlong Park Hachi? That was his name, wasn't it? Why do people have Hachis? Okay. Right. It could be Hachi, like the Arlong Park one, because he's a fishman. Flying fish rider? Oh yeah, that's definitely him. Look at the mouth. Oh, that is definitely... Oh my god, I can't believe he's coming back into it. Oh man, does this mean is Arlong coming back into this year? Nami, yes. Oh no, yeah, it's exactly what you're thinking about. But if you want, okay, you might not say that when you find out who it is, Nami. Oh yeah, okay, that's a fair compromise. I mean, that seems okay, but oh, Nami, how is Nami going to react when we see who it is? We head straight from the... Oh, that was at Sabao de Archipelago. That's... So, is that this arc then? Because I saw that name before. Is that the arc that we're going into right now? Oh, this place. Look at the size of this guy. Oh, the fishman. Who is this guy? Hachi. Yeah, let me see him. Let me see him. Just to get the confirmation, it's definitely him. It is yeah. I mean, come on. How can you forget that hairstyle? And like, look at the silhouette. I don't know what they're blacking him out for, as if I'm not going to realise who he is. Oh, Zoro. Oh, did Zoro miss all of that? Was he just working out the whole time? Yeah. Mermaid, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Like Kokoro. First time I've seen one. Yeah, it's just that didn't happen. Plenty of these guys in human trading, big business. Oh, selling. Oh, so actual slavery. Gang of. Oh wow. Okay. So a group of fishmen are kidnapping mermaids to sell them as slaves? Hearing about this octopus name, I can't help but... Thank you, Zoro! Yeah, good. I'm glad someone brought this up. Have they realised it? Boss Duval, the guy with an iron mask. Okay, that's that big guy. Okay. Seems like he's looking for someone to check every single ship that passes this area. Okay. Yeah. Let's find out more about this dude. This going to be the villain for this arc. Luffy's so hell-bent on the takoyaki. It's something I've always wanted to try. I've never tried takoyaki, but it looks amazing anytime I've seen it. They're not in the sea. Yeah, flying fish, guys. Come on. The clue's in the name. Oh, wow. Like it's actual... Why do they sound like... is this supposed to be like a motorcycle gang? Is that what they're supposed to be? Or a motorcycle gang that's on flying fish? Yeah, it is. It's a motorcycle gang. Jesus Christ. I'm mistaking it. It's them. Okay. So they recognise the straw hats. So what do they want from us then? This place here reminds me of, I don't know if you ever remember the movie Waterworld. I think it's Kevin Costner. That's what I'm thinking of when I see this place. I'm sick of waiting. Oh, okay. Waiting for the straw hats. I'll kill him. That man who screwed up my life. Who is he talking about? Who is this? Okay, so this Iron Mask Duval, if I'm saying that right, if this person, he has some sort of grudge against somebody on our crew, right? And now he said him. So he's got, like, let me think about it, right? Let me think about this here. Someone screwed up his life, right? Let me think. So obviously he's either talking about Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Frankie, Brook, Chopper, or Usopp. Did I say Usopp? Wait a minute, sorry. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Frankie, Brook, Chopper, Usopp. It's one of them, right? Let's do process of elimination here, okay? I doubt it's Luffy. I'm going to say I doubt it's Luffy because if I were to take a guess, like, right, let's take Luffy out of the equation because we saw the start of Luffy's journey. We've basically been with Luffy the whole time. So unless this Iron Mask Duval person went to Luffy's hometown at some point, or unless one of Luffy's, right, wait a minute, unless one of Luffy's actions throughout the course of the story has affected this person, because we've not, like, it could be someone we've met before, because he's not, like, we don't see under the mask. So but no, we would have remembered someone that big. Someone that big, I would have remembered them, right? So wait a minute. So I'm going to take Luffy out of it. I'm going to take Zoro out of it because for the same reason. Unless, oh no, wait a minute. You could maybe include Zoro because of his bounty hunting days. Right. So I'm thinking it could be something bounty hunting related to Zoro, right? Sanji, No, I can't see it. I can't see it unless it's been something that's happened at the restaurant. Something at the restaurant, maybe when he was there at Bratty, because he's been with us since then. Um, because he did look as if he'd like to piss people off. To be honest, like the way, like he didn't really care if they were like from the Marines. We saw that with what he did to Full Body. So yeah, maybe I'm thinking more Zorro because of the bounty hunting. It seems like a more, you know, realistic option for that. I don't think it's been Brooke because like he's not like he's been stuck in this Florian triangle for 50 years. So by the time this guy probably wasn't even born before Brooke went missing. So it's not Brooke. It's not Chopper. It's definitely not Chopper unless this person has visited Drum, and like even when people like the only person Chopper spoke to on Drum was Dr. Creha. So it's not Chopper. Frankie? Could be Frankie. Could be Frankie. Let's do a scenario where maybe this guy went to Water 7 and Frankie, because he's a pirate, or like, is he a pirate? I think he's a pirate. It's a motorcycle gang. It's like, he maybe went to Water 7 and the Frankie family did to this guy the same thing they did to Usopp. Could be that. So, like, Zoro, Frankie. Anybody else, really? I don't think it's Usopp, definitely not. Like, Usopp's the same as, like, Luffy. He was in his hometown, going about telling lies, and then came with us. So, if I'm going to pick, if I'm going to make a prediction, I'm going to guess it's either Zoro or Frankie he has a problem with, right? And if not that, the safe bet is Luffy, just because like Luffy's the main character. So I feel like it's going to be that, right? But what did they do to him? My thought process there is obviously something to do with bounty hunting for Zoro and something to do with being like the boss of the back streets of Water 7 for Frankie. But you don't know. Like maybe Frankie's more likely as well because he's actually been in the Grand Line all this time, whereas Zoro came to the Grand Line for the first time with us. So that's why I'm thinking maybe not because like our original, like the main five were all in the East Blue since they were children. Like I know that obviously some of them might not have been born there because of like obviously Sanji, we're thinking about that, and Skypiea and like Nami's origins from where Belmere picked her up from. I'm not sure, but you know what I mean. Like they're way too young to have pissed this guy off anyway, right? So those five have been in the East Blue for most of their lives, not causing trouble, right? So the thought, and obviously I explained the Brook stuff and the Chopper stuff. So I'm thinking Frankie maybe. I'm thinking Frankie. But it's interesting to see that Hachi's back in it. Like this is the thing with One Piece, man. You never know. You never know, like characters that you would never expected to see again popping back up. And I suppose it makes sense. It makes sense because we're close to Fishman Island. So but this is the thing. Does this mean then that we are going to have to go up against another warlord? Because it was explained when we were at Arlong Park, I think it was Yosuke or Johnny that told us about it, that Arlong and his crew were underneath the Fishman warlord. I always forget the name. It's been said a couple of times, I always forget the name, but you know who I'm talking about. So there is a Fishman who is a warlord. Hachi probably under him. So this could be man, we're just going bang bang into these warlords, like it's crazy. Like how many warlords are we gonna have to fight in the space of these arcs? But yeah, so that could be a possibility. How is Hachi going to react when he sees that, you know, obviously Camie is on her way there to try and rescue him. He's trying to convince her to not do it. How's he going to react when she shows up with the straw hats? You know, that guy will be traumatized, especially by Zoro after that fight. And how's Nami going to react? How's Nami going to react to seeing, you know, just like Arlong's crew again? Oh man, is the rest of them there as well? Is Arl? Oh man, are we going to bump into Arlong again? Because I thought that the way that kind of wrapped up with that arc there, I thought that like the village thing with there, with the way it ended with like the Marines and that there, that maybe they would be captured. Like I don't see them just letting them regain consciousness and then letting them go. Like why would you do? Because that would be silly. Because then we've left, they would just take over the village again. So that doesn't make much sense to me. Although that guy was corrupt as hell. What do you call him? The guy that put the first bounty on, because he was working with Arlong. Oh, so maybe it's that. Maybe that's what it's been. That guy's probably let them go because he was taking bribes and was doing like Arlong's dirty work for him. That's probably what it's been. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, interesting stuff. Like I don't know where we're going. There's a load of elements here where I'm like, right, what direction are we going in? Because we've got like loads of factors round about us. You know, we're trying to get to Fishman Island. Going like the thing's pointing straight down. How do we get there? We've got these like this Camie and oh god, what was the starfish? I can't remember his name. And then Hachi, an element from the East Blue from Arlong, is here. We've got this guy Duval with the iron mask that seems to hold a grudge against somebody on the crew, and is out to get us. And you know, we've got the Holy Land Marijoa. We're right next to it, so we can't be making any waves here. We need to get past this red line. Oh man. Okay. I am very interested to see where this is going to go. I feel like these couple of episodes were good setup. Good setup to get us into this arc. It's got me asking a lot of questions, right? So let's see where it's going to take us from here. It's going to be interesting. It looks as if it's going to be an interesting arc. I have faith in you guys. Like you guys have told me that this is like just peak One Piece. It was described to me as like this stretch of episodes or this stretch of arcs that we're going into here. So very excited to see where we go. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.